So thanks everyone for coming. This is the RLTRsync training for a new offer management platform. We'll go over some new open house features and do a Q&A at the end as well. So we're going to start with what the offer management is and how it works for agents submitting offers. Then we'll go how to set up an offer link for your listing and what it looks like for you guys managing offers as the listing agent. So the new offer management system, when you add a listing to our platform, we generate a unique offer link for each listing that you have. So you take this link, you put it in the agent remarks on One Key MLS. When an interested buying agent wants to go and submit an offer to your listing, they copy this offer link, and they paste it into their browser here. That'll open up a portal that looks like this. We have two features. One's if you're a licensed real estate salesperson. The other one's if you're an interested buyer. The interested buyer is just a fallback, meaning if somehow a buyer gets this link, we don't want them to submit an incomplete offer for you. So if they click I'm an interested buyer, it'll ask if they're currently working with an agent. If they say yes, it'll direct them to send the link to their agent. If they say no, it'll capture their information so you can reach out to them and actually submit an offer with them. The main point is agent to agent, so they would click I'm a licensed real estate salesperson. They'd fill out their information and their company name. Then they'll enter all of the offer information. So we'll just say we're going to make $1 million offer. Our system gives real-time feedback, so for this listing it's 48.1% over asking. Then they can put in 2.5 or whatever percent to the buyer broker. It'll calculate the net to seller. They can put in the down payment on contract and the cash at closing. That'll calculate the total down payment. They could select the loan type, any contingencies attached to the offer, and a proposed closing date. So this is basically all the information that you'd be submitting to them via email or phone call. You click next. We have spots for the lender name and the attorney name. We're going to add some fields for the attorney contact information and lender contact information as well. Then we give them the ability to upload the pre-approval letter or proof of funds right here. So they click pre-approval letter, open. It'll upload right to the offer. They click next. We have a section here where they can write any additional notes about the offer. So the same thing that an email would contain to the listing agent. And then we have a spot for any additional documentation where you can attach anything you typically send in the email. Any attachments, you can add as many as you want. You click it, it'll upload to the offer, and then we move on to review the offer. So the buying agent, again, has the opportunity to see everything that they submitted with the offer, and they click submit offer. Once that offer is submitted, the buying agent will receive an email and a text message saying that they submitted an offer to this property. The listing agent will also receive an email and a text message saying that you received a new offer on the property. Once the listing agent clicks the link to view the offer, we automatically send the agent who submitted an offer a receipt saying, hey, just so you know, the listing agent has viewed your offer for the property address. Just as a little peace of mind to them that their offer is viewed. It's a new system, so I know some agents might be a little hesitant to submit offers through it, so just a little bit of peace of mind that they get automatically. So that's how the offer management system works on the front end where an agent is submitting an offer. Before we move on to the next step, do you guys have any questions here so we don't forget as we move on? All right, so moving forward, how we generate the property link is the same way that you guys should be adding your new open house listings. If you come here to our dashboard, we have this button that says add listing. You click add listing, you enter the property address, do 52 Concourse East in Brightwaters, select the address and click retrieve listing. Make sure this is your property and click confirm. Our system will then add the listing to your account. Right here. We'll send you an email, but the link will always be right here. It says submit offer. You just copy that link, and that's the link that you guys will be pasting in the agent remarks. Everything's attached to it already, so this is the one we just created. It has a nice little slideshow, the address, and you're all set up from there. So that's how you generate the offer link. And now we get into managing the offers that you guys receive. So everything here is stored on the listing management side of our platform. All of the offers are stored under view offers. All of the interested buyers are stored here under interested buyers. For the demo, we'll go to view offers. We'll select the property that we're looking at, 146 Awixa Avenue, and all of these offers are the offers that we received on this specific property. So you guys can sort that data in any way. You could sort it by highest price, highest net to seller, total down payment. You can sort it by any contingencies attached to the offer. You can also sort it by all loan types. So say you want to look at all cash offers.
I'm on Zoom.
So say you want to look at all cash offers, you select cash, and you can see all the offers that were submitted for cash. And then a few other things that we have attached to this. If you click view, that'll show you guys the full offer details. You can click view proof of funds to view any documentation that they uploaded when submitting an offer. Same thing with additional documentation. You don't need to download it. You can view it right here. You can view the offer price. For this specific offer, the agent went in and updated their offer, so you can view every time that they changed their offer. So their offer started at $1 million, went up to 1.2, and ended up here at 1.5. So if you do get into these conversations with buying agents, rather than them emailing you back saying they want to increase your offer, then having to go back, find that email, everything's stored here. They update their offer through the offer link that they receive when they submit an offer. So they'll get a text saying, if you want to make any changes to your offer, you can do it here. Same thing with the email. So you can view all this information. You can call the listing agent, you can email them and view all of the offer information. You can also—
So they would use the same offer link, the exact same offer link to update their offer.
Yep.
Okay.
And here you can write notes about them. This is for you guys. So say you want to write something down about a specific offer. You write it right here, and then you click save note, and this way it'll save whatever information you write with this offer. We also have the ability to export the offer. So if you click export offer, it'll create a little folder with all of that offer information. You can open it up. We generate a PDF which has all of the offer details attached to it, displayed nicely here so you can show the homeowner. And we also export the proof of funds or additional documentation that is submitted when that offer is submitted. That's the same thing this export offer button does here. Also, this history button, you can see every change that the buying agent made to their offer. So you could see that they updated their offer, they changed their total down payment, they changed their net to seller. Any details that are changed, they get saved here. So this way later, if there's any discrepancies with the listing or the buying agent saying I updated my offer on this date, you could see right here, this is exactly what was changed. We'll also be keeping track of any emails that you send to them as well. So this is a new feature that we just added. If you click email all agents, we have the ability to email every agent that submitted an offer on a property. So say you want to do a best and final, you select your template best and final here. It'll input any information. So hi, buyer name. Thank you for your offer on this. We're calling best and final. You can put a deadline in here. And if they want to update their offer, we'll send them that offer update link. So they click update offer, they click that link, and then all that information will sync right to your dashboard attached to the same offer. So again, you don't have to go through your emails and sift through them and see who updated it, see what their offer was. It'll be attached to the offer link, and you guys will have a complete history of that. You can also write a custom message. We have a few templates to choose from, whether you accepted an offer, your offer is not selected. If they submitted an offer but didn't update any documentation, you could send that and they could upload that again through their direct offer link. So that's a new feature that we just added. It's really easy to get in touch and stay in touch with any agents submitting an offer. Go back to the offer dashboard right here. Another new feature that we added is we added the ability to compare and contrast multiple offers. So say we select these top 4 offers, we can click compare selected offers. It'll update or open a little comparison sheet here. You can see offer 1 has the highest offer price, offer 3 has the highest total down payment, offer 4 has the highest down payment at contract. And then you can export this as a PDF or export it as an image. So say you're talking with your the property owner, you export it and you can open it up right here and they can see it on their end as well, either in PDF or image form. once that loads. There you go. I believe as far as the offer management platform, I covered everything that we've recently added. Do you guys have any questions for the offer management section?
This is so cool. Where were you in 2020?
I know, I'm a little late to the party. I was actually in college, so.
Oh, okay, all right, go off the hook then.
Any other questions? This is the time. Any suggestions?
John, this is not regarding the offer management. Just curious. So you are getting this RSS feed from one key MLS, right? On the property information.
Correct.
Okay, so we had to put that in the multiple listing in order to get all this backend. Okay, got it. Thank you.
Yep.
And John, it's not for any listings that might be in private mode. It's just for stuff that's public, correct?
I believe it's just for stuff that's public.
Yeah, that was my question too, because
So, Don, I have a question. You can actually put that link in showing time also?
Yeah, you can put the link anywhere. It's just as far showing times agent to agent. So yeah, you can put it anywhere.
Okay.
due to all this commotions going on, all the major companies are planning to do their own MLS.
Gotcha. Yeah, so right now we pull from MLS, but if it is private, I believe that we do have a fallback system. So you can click here to manually add the listing. So you can enter the listing information here, and then the same systems will work. So you just put the street address, city, state, zip code, description, this information, and then some images. So if you do have a private listing that's not tied to one key or the public feed, you can add it privately and still collect offers on it.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions for the offer management?
Yeah, John, how long do you keep the information after a sale is completed and all that?
We don't delete any data right now, so it's all saved in the cloud. It's through Amazon, so it's all secure. But right now, we don't delete any of the information.
And we shouldn't delete any listings if we want to have access to that. Is that correct?
Correct. I wouldn't delete any listings. What we're gonna do is we're gonna add some more features where you can edit the property, and then once it's sold or under contract, you can change the listing status, and then that'll keep the listings and the information on our platform, but it won't be active anymore. So you can't receive offers, but you'll still be able to see all the information that is collected through that listing.
Great, perfect. Thank you.
Yep. Any other questions? It could be regarding the open house platform.
Can
the
I
offer
get this
management.
recorded so I can teach this in the company?
Yeah, I'm gonna record this. Well, I'm recording it now. I'm gonna edit it after, and then I'll send it out to you guys.
Yeah, can I get it because then I can teach it?
Yeah, definitely. I can do a training for signature too if you want to set something up.
Yes, I'll set that up.
Anybody else? All right. Quickly, I'll go over the open house platform because we have received a decent amount of questions regarding the new your listing section. When you want to create an open house, it's the same way as creating a new property or a new listing for the offer management. You come to the dashboard and you just click add listing. You enter the property address and then it'll generate a new bubble like this right here. From here, you hover this 3 menu icon and click create open house. This is the easiest way to do it because all of the open houses will be stored to that listing. We used to have it where you had to enter the MLS number and the property address. This is the new way that we do it. We also generate a property website for any listing that you guys have. This is a newer feature that we're not fully advertising yet, but this is kind of what it looks like for everybody here. So it'll have the image of the house, the address, the city, state, the offering price. It'll have some information about the property. You can add any documents, flyers, a description. It'll have a little carousel of images. If there's any 3D tours that you guys have attached to the property, you can add them here. You can add floor plans, you can add any videos, and then it'll have your information and a lead generation feature. So it's just another way to advertise any listings that you guys have rather than sending out a Zillow link, or even, I mean, you can send your own company's property link to it, but it's just another way to do it. And then this information that you collect here will go right to your guys' accounts. Just say call me. And that's another lead generation tool that we provide you with. So whenever you add a listing, back over here, there's another link that says property website. That's how you get access to it. And then you could share it or do anything you want with it. If you guys have suggestions for that, we're definitely looking for some feedback, because that was just a quick little tool that we added. The only other thing I want to touch on for open houses is the visitor list. When you're hosting
morning.
an open house,
Good morning,
everything.
good morning, John. This is Lorraine Murata.
Hi Lorraine, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good.
I just have a question. So in the agent-only remarks where we put all offers should be submitted to the listing agent in writing, can we add this link on then? Submitted through, offers can also be submitted through RLTRsync.com?
Yeah,
With the link?
so if you see my screen right here, this is a
Yeah,
property on Matrix. This is kind of how it's done. So you say use this link to submit all offers along with pre-approval or proof of fund, and then you insert the link right here. I know
Okay.
Claire was saying that not all the agents were seeing it, so maybe put it at the front of the agent remarks.
Okay.
But that's going to be something that you guys can kind of figure out and see what works.
okay, thank you.
You're welcome. The last thing I want to touch on for the open houses is when you're hosting an open house, I recommend that you have this
He
visitor.
said the same thing a couple times.
This?
No, I'm sorry.
No worries. So when you're hosting an open house, if you have this visitor list pulled up on your phone, it'll update in real time for everybody who signs in. So I know some people right now are waiting for the email confirmations that someone signed into your open house. If you have this loaded on your phone, you'll see as soon as they sign in, it'll automatically refresh, and then as soon as they sign the disclosures, this green check mark will go right next to their name. So it's just a really easy way, instead of going through your emails, asking them to see the registration email, just keep the visitor list open. And when you're walking through the house with them, if you click view, you could write notes about them on your phone. So I know some people try to keep track in their head or write something down about them after on a clipboard. Even after you walk through the house, you could write liked house, has to sell house in a month or something, and click update. And then anytime you go back to that lead or that person who visited the open house, you'll see the note about them. So that's just a quick little thing that I'm really trying to reinforce with everybody using our open house platform. Again, to get to the visitor list, it's right here. You hover the open house, or you go to the open house address, you hover the menu here, and click visitor list. It's real time, it's right away. Even the agents are stored here if an agent signs in. That's definitely the best way to host your open houses for any of you guys who have been waiting for the emails to come in. As far as our open house platform goes and our offer management platform goes, we can use this time to take any questions you guys have, but that is pretty much it from me on my end as far as the demonstration goes. If there's anything I was unclear about or you want me to touch on, I know I talk a little fast during these things, I'm happy to go back and address any issues or concerns you guys have. Or ideas. If you have any ideas, those are good too.
Partner, quick question for your new listings. Is there a way to manually load it so you can kind of get it ready to roll before it goes live on MLS?
So you can manually load it, but it's not gonna then sync with the MLS listing. If you upload it on MLS as a coming soon, our system can still pull that information. So that would probably be the best way to do it. Other than that, you can add it manually, but it's not gonna then sync up once it goes live, at least right now. Any other questions? Concerns, ideas? All right. Well, if you guys do have any questions, feel free to text me, call me, or email me. I recorded this, so I'll be sending out a email probably later today with the recording that you guys can refer back to if you do have any questions coming up.
I have one quick question, John. I'm sorry.
No worries.
Are you able to use the system outside of New York yet?
Yeah, you could use it nationwide.
Oh, you can, all right, so I can start promoting it to my friends out of state. Okay. So you have like all their disclosures too?
So typically outside of New York, not many states require disclosures to be signed from every open house visitor.
Oh, okay.
So like New Jersey, they have the consumer information statement that we support. But
Okay.
other than that, we don't have anything else. If there is anything else, they can just email me and we can definitely get it implemented for you guys or for them.
Okay, cool, thank you. This just keeps getting better and better. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. We're also a new feature that we're working on. If you guys have any ideas, either now or in the future, to keep in the back of your mind, we're gonna work on a referral system. So basically, when you have a client and they're like, "Oh, who's a good lender or roofer or typically anybody you guys would refer," we're thinking about figuring out a way to add them into, or you guys add your referral list into our system, and then you just send them a list one time, and it'll have all of
That's
your
awesome.
referrals. So if you guys
I
have
love
any
that.
ideas for that, feel free to email me because that's something I'm working on now.
Okay,
Cool.
cool.
All right. Well, thank you everybody
Thank
for
you.
attending. Again,
Take care.
if you have any questions, shoot me a text or email.
Okay, thank you.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.